I'm Ana Fatma Pasha, and I'm coming from Pakistan, and I'm a climate activist there, also working for disaster relief and management in Pakistan. Yeah.
So, what brings you to COP, and what are you looking to get out of it?
For me, it's my third COP, and I every time I come to COP, it's with a different agenda. The first time it was with my work. I was working in disaster risk management and looking at the climate change sphere. So it was very fresh and new. I was really new into this field, but it was climate activism is something that is really close to my heart, and I even did a master's in sustainable tourism because I really believe that we can have all these awesome things like tourism if we make them a little bit more sustainable. And with this COP, I have an expectation that, for example, in Pakistan, we had one of the worst floods in history. We displaced 35 million people, and over 2,000 people died. These, yeah, and because of these, even though Pakistan keeps making a lot of efforts, it's one of the most vulnerable countries in the world. It ranks number 6 in terms of climate change impacts. So when the developed countries are only doing a lot of talks and not really putting the real money and donations into projects which can help mitigate and adapt to climate change problems, it's not going to be that easy to solve it. And what they really don't realize, the developed countries, is that climate is an issue which does not see any borders, and it is going to impact everybody wholly, and we all need to act together. Those who are in the capacity to help need to help those who are not in a capacity to do it themselves. So more of climate justice and literally ban single-use plastics, which is what my outfit is showing, and yeah, help the developing countries meet the climate goals.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Can I also?
One second, they're just in the middle. Yeah, Annie. Sorry.
Yeah. So, what do you think about like the misinformation surrounding like climate issues?
Can you give me an example?
Just like spread of like incorrect information. So, like some people like don't believe that climate change is like a real thing.
Right.
It's like they don't get like right like information, I guess.
Right.
So,
Basically, I think that it is really it makes me really sad, and it makes me really like feel bad because climate awareness is something that we all need to have. People who are not believing in it are not studying the stats of climate impacts. Even if I talked about my personal experience in Pakistan, it used to be hot always, like 43 44 degrees, but in the past 3 years, every year the highest temperature has increased 2 degrees more. So you can imagine that if in 3 years like we can go from an average temperature of something plus 6, then it's really a problem. And I don't know why we are not looking at it really fast and immediately, but it's becoming a very severe problem, and I think that's what I hope, that we will realize it very soon. And a lot of people are also saying that there's a lot of money invested, like there's always a COP, people are coming to it, talking, not doing a lot of things. But it is, and I'm really sad about it, but it is the problem of the policymakers. And the body of the UN is also a suggestory body. It's an advisory body. It cannot make laws. It cannot implement anything. It can just suggest. So I think we need something more concrete than that, and only then we can try to save our planet, because it's about the future generations.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, like you guys. The future of the world.
So, last question: How long did this take? It looks really cool.
Okay, so nobody asked me that, and I'm so glad you did. So basically, since the 4 days I'm here, I'm collecting these things from the conference itself. Whatever single-use plastic or cups or anything that I find, and the idea took a while. It was like I was building it up. But in the morning, I took 2.5 hours to dress myself up like this, and I'm here in front of you guys.
Awesome. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you so much, Annie.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope I can help in your project well.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting
Thank you. Same here. Have a great one.
Oh, can I just ask how you like write your name?
Yeah, sure. Please.
Type it.